Mr. Unqualified here, and today I'm going to be giving you dating advice. That's right, dating advice through memes. I'll be rating these things 1 through 10 based purely on entertainment, while I myself will add my own great wisdom in that of dating areas. Moving on. First meme. If she had a man, I could stay home and sleep instead of doing this poop. No dog would be thinking that. Let's get this clear, alright? Pursuing that loyal, amazing, significant other is a good thing, but pursuing a loyal dog is not hard at all. Your dog wants to hang out with you, like all the time. Let's be real here. If more men and women had the dog-like trait of loyalty and desire to be around you and display their affection, we would have very many successful relationships. Look to the dog for its positive traits. There are definitely negative traits in there, but look for the positive traits and know doggo knows the way to a woman's heart and a man's heart. Doggo knows the way to mankind's heart. So follow some of those traits and you will likely be successful in finding the one. Just know the one is not a dog. Dog, pet, loyal, diligent, amazing, awesome pet, not significant other. Pretty sure it's illegal some places, so don't do that. When people ask about my love life, there is no news. And in my opinion, what I advise you to do is to never have news about your love life. Who you're dating, who you're seeing, etc., etc. Unless it's going to be something serious, keep it to yourself. I don't tell anyone who I'm seeing or who I'm not seeing and stuff like that. And it isn't because I'm trying to be scandalous and walk behind everyone's back. It's purely because I'm looking for a serious relationship. And so if I'm just kind of seeing someone or just going on dates, you know, it's nobody's business but mine. Right? If something gets serious, then I'll let everyone know. But until that day comes, who I'm seeing, who I'm not seeing, doesn't matter. There is no news ever. I do not broadcast the news. I do not show who I'm seeing, how things are going, etc., until that thing gets serious. And I advise you to do the same. Not that you have to, but I'm just saying. It absolves a lot of issues. Heartache, gossip, rumors. It kind of cuts all those things out when you just don't talk about it. Your love life is your business. And until it gets serious, it's nobody else's business. Even when it's serious, it's not really anyone else's business, but you know, share as you will, but that's what I advise. Let your love life be no news at all. Keep it to yourself till you find the one. On a purely entertainment aspect, I rate this a 2 out of 10. Didn't make me chuckle. It's just like kind of there, 2 out of 10. I mean, it's kind of crap. She said if I bought her an 18-karat necklace that I could fish all weekend. If you are in a relationship where something like this goes down and you do that and they find it amusing and they still let you go fish all weekend, that's a relationship you need to keep, all right? Because that's a great sense of humor, and that is like one of the building blocks, one of the primary building blocks to a good, happy relationship, right? You gotta have a good sense of humor between each other. Not necessarily always, you know, funny, cracking jokes, but a good sense of humor. You did that and they still let you, they still considered that a win, or you fulfilled that part of the deal and they let you go fish all weekend. Man, fight to keep that relationship because that's entertaining as crap. On a purely entertainment aspect, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I love this. When I first saw this, I was cracking up like these two guys. All right, not quite like these two guys. These guys are having the time of their life. But you know, it made me at least snicker a little bit, and that's hard to do. So I gave it a 10. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Very well done. Next meme. Christian dating. You better not get in the way of me loving Jesus. So first of all, I liked this because you see it a lot in the women that at least proclaim that, you know, they're religious and they're following the good old Lord. Woman, nobody can get in the way of you loving Jesus. Or man, nobody can get in the way of you loving Jesus. How do you love Jesus? Well, he said you love him, you keep his commandments, all right? Keep his commandments, you're good. Is that person going to get in the way? Is that person going to get in the way? No. Only if you let them. Only if you choose by your actions to break these commandments of this from this person that you claim to love. Prove your love. Keep them. No worries. And if you are, you know, with the person that's not of the faith, you know, just lay down, you know, your rules and these are the ways that I have chosen to live, yay or nay, or move on. If they're actually into you, even if they're not of the faith, they're going to respect your decision. They might be slightly annoyed, especially if with the whole like abstaining until marriage kind of thing. But if they're really actually into you, they're gonna follow that. They're gonna follow that rule book, at least in accordance to you, like towards you. They're going to be following this rule book if they actually care about you. It's that simple. And then if they don't care about you, then they're not gonna care about that rule book, and they might try and make you break it. But you choose if you break it, all right? Doesn't have to be a love this person or love this person. Love this person greater than this person, right? Like for me, love is pretty freaking equal. Selfless feelings towards another person, love. Love towards the Savior, as he said, keep the commandments. commandments. All right, woman? Don't get all huffy and puffy about it, all right? And don't get so aggressive about it. You'll come off a little cuckoo. But I mean, if coming off aggressive about it helps you keep your oaths and whatever that you're trying to keep, then, you know, kudos to you. I can respect that. Nobody can get in the way of you loving your savior. Only you can. I found this incredibly amusing. Having seen a few hyper-religious chicks, I found this incredibly amusing because it reminds me of one of them in particular. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Not quite a 10. I am going to give it a 9 out of 10. Very nice. Next meme, me. Men who need therapists. Or women. Some of y'all crazy too. So both men and women can kind of fall into this trap of seeing someone that's like troubled and wanting to help them get through issues, right? There's nothing wrong with that, especially because most of the time there's a benevolent aspect to it. As long as you don't have some like secret selfish desire, like they have to be with you or something like that. And that's really what you're trying to do, is you're just trying to get this person dependent on you for emotional stuff. Like, nah, you're garbage if you're doing that. But the people who actually like see a damaged person, they kind of want to make them feel better. Sometimes I fall into this, unfortunately. You got good intentions. But do these people need therapists? Therapists can help you get through issues, but also sometimes you just have to take that effort. You have to take that step. You have to make that grind to get through all your troubles from the past. So, and another person help you along the way. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing weak about that. You shouldn't need it though. Don't look for this person that's going to save me. You got to start swimming yourself, homie. Swim yourself. Find someone who helps you swim when you need it, but then also swims next to you when you don't need it, and who also you help carry when they cannot swim. That is the key. So just be careful, even if you have benevolent intentions. Entertainment value, 6 out of 10. Not really doing it for me. Not bad. I found it a little amusing seeing her pet that little guy's head, like, oh, there. Poor damaged man-child. Yeah, 6 out of 10. Next meme. Me before a date. Don't dress weird. Don't act weird. Don't say anything weird. Me showing up to that date. Creepy little goblin dude from Saw. Dress how you prefer to dress. Act how you prefer to act. Say what you prefer to say. Because that's what makes a date fun. Hanging out with someone who enjoys your real company, your true company. Express yourself honestly. That is the best thing you can do in a date. Because when you express yourself dishonestly, even if things seem to be going well, you're actually going down this deceptive path that the second you start acting like your true self, maybe things won't work out. So just be yourself. Act normal. As normal as you can be. Because if you're really into the chica or dude or whatever, acting like yourself might be a little hard. You know, you'll be nervous and stuff like that. And that's fine and stuff. Just be nervous and be your nervous self. And if they accept you for who you are, good. If they don't accept you, move on. They aren't worth your time. Other people are. People that will accept you for your weirdness, for your weird dress and your weird actions and your weird words. Find those people. Those people make you happier. A lot less work you'll have to put into the relationship. On an entertainment, 5 out of 10. I got a chuckle out of it. Comment below if you got more, but I just got a chuckle out of it. 5 out of 10. Not bad. Not good. Moving on. Next meme. How I think I look pulling up on the first date. How I really look. When it comes to impressing a person on the first date, I know I've talked about being yourself and stuff like that, but there's no problem with putting in like a little effort. Or more importantly, looking like you tried to put in effort, right? So if you look like you put in the effort, even if it doesn't come off as cool and awesome as the guy on top, if they notice you put in the effort, they're going to know more so that you're interested in them. Or at least it's going to increase the chances that they're going to think this person's actually interested. Look, they tried to impress me, all right? Even if you don't impress them, they're at least going to know you're interested. You know, they're going to know you're trying, and therefore, if they're actually interested in you, then they'll know right away that they can express it however they want, because they already know you're into them, right? That's just the key. Let them know you're into them if you're into them, politely, appropriately, but let them know you're into them. Sometimes it's as subtle as trying, looking like you tried to put on a good appearance. Even if you end up looking like him, it still could be to your advantage. On entertainment value, I give this 7 out of 10. I like it, kind of. Maybe a 6. Nah, we'll go 7. We'll go 7. We'll go 7. It's good. Next meme. Second date, perfect time. Hey. Don't say you love someone on a second date unless you've known them for an extended period of time and actually know their quirks and their positives and their negatives and all these things and stuff like that, and you know you actually genuinely love them. Unless it's like a platonic love, then, you know, I still don't encourage vain declarations of even platonic love, like, oh, I love you, okay, yeah, nice words coming out of your mouth. It doesn't matter. Actions prove intent. But if it's actually a romantic thing, yeah, wait a freaking minute, all right? Wait a minute. At least get to know them. At least actually know them as a person, right? Not like, you have pretty face and pretty body, I love you. because of your pretty face and pretty body. Like, no, you love their body, you don't know them whatsoever. Learn about the actual person. Even if you feel like you have all these huggy-wuggy feelings from just looking at them. Love at first sight? Yes. Yes, it does exist. But that is purely an aesthetic love. You love what they look like, and that's it. That's incredibly vain and kind of dumb love, in my opinion. Find someone with traits that you love. Find someone with mind that you love, but also find someone with an appearance and a body that you can love as well, right? Like triangle. The triangle of power. The triangle of a perfect relationship. Use that, okay? Tell them you love them when you know you love their mind, their body, their traits, quirks, negatives, positives, lots of things. Then declare your love for them. Unless it's just a platonic kind of like, you know, I care about you and stuff like that, and, you know, not romantic. But if it's romantic, take your freaking time. Second date, first date, don't really matter. But know the person. Entertainment value, 6 out of 10. 5 out of 10. It's meh. Meh. Next meme. How to deal with dishonesty in a relationship. You, sir, are a liar. This is usually how I deal with dishonesty in a relationship. Is it the best method? I wouldn't say so, because it's not diplomatic at all. And if you're wrong and they're not actually lying and you condemn them, then you're kind of screwing everything up. But if you're right and you just go straight forward with it, I see nothing wrong with it. It's not diplomatic. It's not going to help you keep that relationship. Do you really want a relationship with a liar? I'd argue no. Find yourself somebody who's honest in all things. Little things, big things, small things, great things. Gotta be honest, or there's no trust. They say trust is the key to any relationship, but trust shouldn't be given freely. It should be earned primarily through honesty. You yourself, be honest in your relationship. And also find those people that are also honest. If they're lying to you, then find somebody else. You ain't gonna be happy. You ain't gonna feel peace. You're just gonna be like suspicious all the time, anxious all the time, unless you're the liar and you're the, you know, two-timer and sneaking around on them. Then I guess, you know, date whoever, because, you know, you don't care because you're doing the same thing, you know, whatever. On an entertainment aspect, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I didn't chuckle this time, but the first time I saw it, I was like, that's exactly what I do. Relatable. 6 out of 10. Pretty good. Last meme. I'm single because the Lord has someone special waiting for me. The Lord. I don't even get what this face is supposed to mean, but it still makes me laugh. But we'll get to that later. First, the advice. Don't wait for the one, right? Whether you're religious or whether you're just like superstitious and you believe in the one. You choose who the one is, all right? And they choose who their one is. Find someone who chooses you. And don't wait for some divine influence to make sure that happens, all right? You can pray for it. You can keep your eye out for it. But don't just wait for it to happen, because the Lord is only going to care if you're honestly with a righteous person. But even then, it's only if you're a righteous person. If you're a scumbag, like, is he really going to set you up with somebody who's super awesome? No. Is somebody that's super awesome going to come your way anyway? Perhaps. And if you're super awesome, a scumbag might come now your way, and you may like them. And then things may progress not so well, and then you might blame the Lord because you thought he had someone special waiting, and you thought that special person was this person. Like, no, be objective. Use your brain. You can pray about it too, but use your brain. Figure it out. Find someone you think he would approve of if that is your thing that you do in life. Don't just sit back and wait. Take some action, woman or man. Entertainment value. I'm a little biased on this one too. I found it incredibly amusing. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. I thought it was funny. I don't even know what the face is supposed to really mean, but I thought it was funny. Why exactly? I don't know, but I thought it was funny. 8 out of 10. Not bad. That's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed. Please like if you did. Please subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to try and post it every Monday, but we'll see how lazy I get. I kind of rushed this one out. I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Next week, we'll be going over something that I have not thought of yet, and probably won't until the last second as well. Anyways, as always, have fun, be well, and most importantly, do good. Good luck on your search for the one, if that's what you're searching for in life. Bye. Showing up to that date. Poop, I forgot to rate the last thing.